Hello, it's Maxine Kaye with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with a love note. No puppy on my lap because she was smart enough to go to bed. I was teaching tonight. I love to teach it, especially with the magnificent, radiant, brilliant, compassionate, loving, insightful students that we have in these classes. And it's always a very inspirational and motivational hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever the class happens to be. This one's 2.5. And because I'm inspired by and motivated by all the people in the class and their perspective on things, as we discuss the book right now, we're doing Shortcut to a Miracle, which is a marvelous, marvelous book that I highly recommend whether you're taking the class or not. It's a life changer. But one of the things, just so many things come up, but one was about how we can shift from even an inner unspoken criticism and change that negative perspective, because we do not wish to put out negative thoughts, ideas, feelings, etc. Because guess what happens when we do that? They come back tenfold, because there's this beautiful law that works for us, the law of sowing and reaping. There's an infinite field of potential that is ready to receive the impress of our thought and act upon it. So even in these small things where we're looking at not criticizing, not judging, not condemning, and not gossiping, we're taking charge of our own thoughts and feelings so that we are sending out what we wish to receive back from this magnificent universe and the beautiful way that it works. And this simple thing of deciding, if you begin to catch yourself being critical of another person or of yourself, instantly to change that and find one thing to appreciate instead. It changes things so quickly. One of the students tonight was saying that rather than, when he notices that there's a negative thought or feeling, rather than doing what many religious scientists have done for years and years and going, cancel, cancel, what he says is what the GPS would say to him. Redirect. We're in the process of redirecting our thoughts to what we desire. We want to focus upon what we choose to have in our lives and not focus upon what we do not wish to have in our lives. So this one simple exercise, I invite you to use it with me if you wish to. And that is simply, when there becomes a bit of a criticism going on in your head, stop and say, redirect, and instead find one thing about that person or about that situation that you truly appreciate. Just one thing. It shifts instantly. The mind is a marvelous thing. And our use of individual mind, our individual use of infinite mind, is a magnificent gift that we have all been given. So let's redirect. Let's choose what we desire to experience, to bring into our lives and to share with others. We do ultimately make a difference in the larger world when we train ourselves to focus on that which is true, and that which is beautiful, and that which is of good report. So enjoy the rest of your evening, or whenever it is that you're watching this love note. We never know when you're going to be looking at them. We never know when we're going to be presenting them either, but we love to do them. And tomorrow you will very likely hear a wonderful presentation, a little love note by Reverend Mike. Until then, we love you. Good night.